Hullabaloo is a heavy wave frame grenade launcher added into the game as part of Guardian games in Season of the Wish. Well, Bungie has recently buffed this weapon type, so this one is going to be very effective and is definitely worth adding to your arsenal. Today I'd like to take a closer look at Hullabaloo, the stats, the perks, the god rolls, plus also how to get Hullabaloo in Destiny 2. Well, first of all, let's have a look at how to get this weapon. So to get this one, you need to take part in Guardian games. Hullabaloo is a reward from the first event card, and you're going to get walked through the tutorial quest via Eva Levante. So pick up the quest from Eva in the tower, equip your class item, complete a match of supremacy, speak to Eva, deposit a medal, and then speak to Zavala, and you will get Hullabaloo. Once you've had it drop for you once, you can get additional drops from Eva Levante, or when you deposit medals during Guardian games. Next up, let's take a closer look at Hullabaloo. It's a legendary power grenade launcher with a compressed wave frame, meaning projectiles release a wave of compressed energy when they contact the ground. Looking at the stats, we got a blast radius of 50, 28 for velocity, 38 for stability, 41 for handling, 39 for reload speed, 11 for airborne effectiveness. It's a 120 RPM grenade launcher with 6 in the magazine. Well, the origin trait for this one is the same as the other Guardian games weapons. It is Classy Contender. That is where final blows of the weapon grant class ability energy. Next up, let's have a look at the Hullabaloo God Roll Guide. So for PvE, quick launch, high velocity rounds, Volt Shot and Chain Reaction would be good. So that is a deadly combination. So a quick launch greatly increases the handling speed and increases projectile speed too. High velocity rounds increase projectile speed again and increases reload speed. Volt Shot is where reloaded with the weapon after defeating a target overcharges the weapon for a short period of time, causing it to jolt on its next hit. Then you've got Chain Reaction, so each final blow with the weapon creates an elemental damage explosion. Then for PvP, quick launch, high velocity rounds, impulse amplifier and Chain Reaction would be good. So basically it's the same as PvE apart from the third perk there, which is impulse amplifier, and that is where massively increases projectile velocity and increases the reload speed as well. Basically with impulse amplifier, we want to get that grenade on your enemy as quick as possible, so that one is your god roll for PvP. So it's worth taking note of the recent buffs. So Bungie say they've increased the reserve ammunition by 6 rounds at 0 inventory stat and by 10 rounds at the 100 inventory stat. They've reduced the spike grenade's impact damage buff from 50% to 12.5%. And they've increased the direct hit impact damage by 10% and increased the detonation damage by 5%. But these next two are crucial, so increased heavy wave grenade launcher damage by 20% and increased the heavy wave grenade launcher wave width by 40%. So you've got 20% more damage and 40% more wave with your grenade launcher. That is just going to cause loads and loads of damage. And if you've got Volt Shot and Chain Reaction, well, this thing is just going to tear through enemies in PvE content. Well, let me know in the comments what you think about Hullabaloo. What do you think about this one as the Guardian Games weapon for 2024? Would love to hear what you think. But that is it for this guide for how to get Hullabaloo in Destiny 2. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget you can hit that subscribe button down below for even more Destiny 2 content. Well, thanks again. I'll see you soon.